Schopenhauer on character. Are you born this way? You did something at some point in time that surprised you, not a small thing. A thing that exposed a facet of you that you had hoped was not about you. Then came the quiet time, and you asked the question that we all ask at some point. Am I just like that? Schopenhauer's reply is spontaneous and unqualifying. Yes. He says that it is intelligible character, a nature that has a fixed form that is expressed in a stable way over one's entire life. Not the same action in all circumstances, but recognizably in the same manner, in the same way as a different type of material, but the same underlying quality. If the cruel person is a fundamentally cruel person, it will manifest itself in whatever manner it will, whether good or bad. The coward will come up with long excuses on diverse contexts, but never see the consistency in it. A person's character can be seen as much as a natural law. It is consistent. It does not reform. He distinguishes between empirical character, what can be observed across the life, and intelligible character, which is beyond that. Intelligible character is outside time. It isn't shaped by culture, trauma, education, or parenting. This is what you're at on the will level, but it never got selected. This is where the nature versus nurture debate subtly fades away. Both sides believe that character is developed either through nature or nurture. Under both steps, Schopenhauer, character is not developed, it is expressed. Rather than being shaped by the environment, the character is just given opportunities to be revealed. Trauma does not turn a person into a cruel or a compassionate person. It is simply stripping away the social layers that had formed over them. It is not experience that makes you who you are. The pathway to discovering who you are is through experience. When it is written in your heart, then it is impossible to become good. Not improvement of behavior. Behavior can be definitely modified. But the nature of the will that produces the impulses, unchanged and unchangeable. If you have a belief in the basic self-transformation, this is devastating. If you've ever seen a person go through a dramatic transformation, and then, when under enough pressure, suddenly become what they'd always been, it's clarifying. Pressure doesn't create character. It reveals it. However, this is the turn that makes it not so bleak. There is no changing the character by making a moral effort. It expresses it. Someone who always does right is not making any attempt to make his character better. They are learning that their nature had been this. The work is not the source of the virtue is the source of the work. Cease to aspire to be someone else, not because growth is not possible. But the intention to replace your character with a better one is targeting the wrong target. What is possible is to know your character well enough to not surprise you. Never be ambushed by the same tendencies in new situations. Know what you are, do what you have. Determine which conditions enable what you are to manifest in directions where least suffering occurs. This isn't transformation. It's one thing more genuine than metamorphosis. It is alignment. Tuning into yourself, becoming more than you are more fully. Sometimes it's the only liberty one has. However, it appears that is quite a lot.